Okay, it is about 6:15 and it is Sunday, I think July 28th maybe. And that shelter was very cool. Got a chance to talk to somebody who's doing his Triple Crown this year, completing his Triple Crown this year. So he already did the PCT, CDT, and now he's working on the AT. His name's Bridger and he's from Czech Republic. I think he's about 60, so he kicks ass. Then there was a retired educator from Delaware named Rock Bottom, who was cool. And then there was a 75-year-old European guy who's out here just cranking it out. I would have never guessed he was 75. So he's got the energy, spirit, and physical capabilities of somebody probably about 20 years younger, which is inspiring and awesome to see. So today's going to be a big day for me because I'm inspired. Going to do 20 miles and try to hit up Rangeley, or maybe 18 miles and stay in the shelter tonight and then hit the town early in the morning. But I'm excited. Let's go. You can see behind me that the terrain has leveled out a little bit. I'm able to move about 3 miles an hour. And I'm being powered by DJ Miri K, mix number 13. Awesome energy, babe. Thank you. All right, so just saw two Nobos, young dudes. The interesting thing about them is that they're 2,000 miles in, and one of them wasn't using a pole, and one was using one pole. So it's cool that they're able to do that. I know I couldn't. I rely on the poles a lot, even though right now I don't use them because I have the camera, but you know what I mean. All right, going down. I see these guys climbing up. You guys can come on up. So I think I'm just gonna toss my poles and climb down. All right, so came from up there, about halfway down this little tiny, I guess, hill. Compared to yesterday, it's pretty small. And then we got a little river crossing. I could see the tops of the rocks. It'd be easy. All right, Poplar Ridge. It's about 8 miles from where I was this morning, and it's about 9:45. So it was a little bit easier terrain today. I feel fantastic. I'm going to stop here, have a snack, and then the next shelter, or lean-to as they call them up here, is 9 miles from here. So I think that's where I'm headed next, and then I'll probably have a nice lunch there and see how close I am to town, which should put me only a few miles away from town. So I might be headed to town today. Day early. All right, give you a little Tram update. Just got a message from Riggs, and it turns out they're moving much slower than they thought. They're actually 2 days from Stratton, and I'm basically 2 days away from Stratton. So they're about 4 days behind me right now. And then the big news is that Guitar is getting off trail. I thought he was going to get off trail in Andover, but I guess he's getting off trail in Stratton. I don't know how he's going to make his way to an airport from there, but I'm sure he's got it figured out. So I don't know if we're going to see them for a little bit. Maybe they'll be able to catch up. I've planned on taking a 0 in Andover to wait for them. I don't know if that's even going to be possible now. And then I am going to take another 0 day in the Whites to hang out with my buddy Steve. So maybe with those 2 0 days, they will be able to catch up. So that's the update. Hope these planks hold. It's like muck. Look at that. Wow. All right. Every once in a while, you'll step on one that is not secure, and you're going into the bog. Oh. So these little logs are what you're supposed to brace your feet on, just like that, and then hop over. Saddlebrook Junior. If there's a junior, there must be a senior. And I'm thinking that's probably it right there. So today's been filled with peaks, which is awesome. I think the next one's got to be a 4,000. And then after that, there's a couple more 4,000 footers. So fun day hiking hills. Beautiful day hiking hills. And I'm feeling great too. How inspiring is this? people are out here hiking these hills, in just in an hour or so, I'll be up on top of that mountain after I go down this path through the valley and then back up. And then maybe another hour after that, I'll be on top of that mountain over there. It's just wild. Nature is awe-inspiring, and people out here hiking through it even more so. All right, last time I was talking on the camera, I was standing on top of that mountain coming down this trail. You can kind of see the trail come down a little bit. And then I've climbed up this trail, and now I'm approaching the top of this mountain. That's what I'm talking about. also retired. And I think those guys both want to do Triple Crown. So first part of the Triple Crown, they're almost there, a couple hundred miles. And I only have 2 miles to get to the highway where I'm going to get a hitch into town. All right, it's about 7:45. I'm here at Highway 4 trying to get a hitch into Rangeley. About 5 cars just went by, unsuccessful, but we're going to keep trying because I need to resupply quickly, hopefully at the grocery store. All right, pulling out this camera must have been good luck because here I am at the Rangeley IGA. Shout out to my man Dan. Like literally within a second of turning the camera off, he pulls up in his pickup truck on his way to work because it's Monday morning around 8 a.m. So much appreciated. So I'm going to do a quick resupply here and then hopefully get an easy hitch out. And here's a little hack. You can usually find outlets. So I'm charging up my battery here. So hopefully in a town this small, no one's going to mess with that charger out here. We'll see. Rangeley has some of the friendliest people here. I've been out here 5 minutes and I've talked to already 3 different couples and 1 dude. Just awesome people up here, inquisitive about hiking. They're saying they love the woods. I think pretty much everyone here has done Saddleback. And I don't know, I'm sure I'm gonna have no problems catching a hitch back. But here's what the payload looks like for today. So this is gonna be food for today and tomorrow. And I'm gonna have this for breakfast today, along with an apple. So standard stuff, but I get some fresh stuff right now because I'm here. Shout out to Kim. I was sitting at the grocery store eating my apple and she says, "Hey, do you need a lift back to the trail?" And I said, "Absolutely." So thank you, Kim. She also does work as a shuttle driver, so I'm gonna put her information in far out. I won't get her some business. I am headed now, I think, yesterday I did about 18 miles. Today I think I'm gonna do another 18 miles. And that'll put me in pretty good position to finish in Andover tomorrow. If I don't make it to 18 for whatever reason, there is a nice shelter, I guess, at 13 miles, I think. So, I don't know. Here we go. I wasn't going to stop, but walking by, it said a sign water, and there's a pond. And I'm like, oh, I'll go check out the pond. And bam, side quest unlocked. I have canoes, paddles, and life jackets. I'm going to take lunch a little early. I'm going to paddle my ass out to this lake and have a lunch on the lake. Okay, let's do this. Oh, yeah. And we're boating. I'm out on the lake in Maine in a canoe having lunch. It's also the perfect day to pack out a beer and some good food. So I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to sit out here, maybe meditate a little bit, look for some wildlife, and just chill in the serenity of nature. There's a moose in the water over there. A huge moose. Do you see how big it is? Oh my God, I'm going to see if I can paddle closer. It is so big. It's staring at me. The baby one next to it. Wow, there's a teeny tiny little baby one next to it. It's still staring at me. Let's go closer. Oh, it's turning its head. Is it gonna walk away? And I think it's walking away. Still there, getting closer, but I don't want to move too fast. Wow, look at that big moose. Amazing. There's a baby moose right next to it. Oh wow, they're just watching. Big moose. How incredible was that? That's the second time in 2 weeks that I've seen a moose, a cow, and its baby calf. So incredible experience out here on the lake. And then check this out. I got this thing to land perfectly back on the shore too. I don't know. I think I got this mountain man thing figured out. What a little magical side quest that turned out to be. And it just got even better. I think this is a spring. So we get fresh spring water, and I think it's coming out of that pipe too. So there's a spring here. And you know how I feel about spring water. I love it. So just met a couple of hikers, and yes, that is a full-size guitar. I guess he's got it broken down apart and packed into like an individual hard case for the fretboard and then the main part. So super cool. They're Nobos. They're almost there. Congrats to them. And this has been an awesome day so far. Okay, that looked kind of solid, but look what happened. Look at this shit. Wow, look at that. Oh my goodness, that was wild. Okay, I was doing great until we hit that spot. A little sloppy right there, but it's all part of the trail. What a dense and soggy forest this is. Moss everywhere, all over the trees, all over the ground, all over the rocks. Mud everywhere. I don't know if this part of the woods ever sees any sun. It's cool though. I love it. Don't you just love these little sandy beaches? Not much sand here, but you know what I mean. And look at this beautiful lake. Wonder who lives there. All right, I hear the sounds of a highway, and here it is. Wow. All right, nice little ridge here. A little drizzly, but holy cow, look at this view. I think I'm gonna sit here for a second and take it in. All right, got some sun poking through the clouds and a nice looking lake over there, and I'm only about 0.9 away from the campsite. So it's been a wonderful hiking day today. I think I'm about 16 miles in. So that beautiful lake is Mooselookmeguntic Lake. It's according to Far Out. And then I think the one beyond that is Rangeley Lake. And then there's a thru-hiker coming up. These Nobos. I'm starting to see a few Nobos. I think that's the 4th or 5th Nobo we passed today. And then headed down. Good thing there's another stream around here, because this one with the comments in Far Out saying good water, ice cold, good flow, I think they were messing with us, because that is bone dry. Well, Bemis stream is 0.2 miles ahead, so that one ain't going nowhere. Well, it's flowing, but it's definitely on the low end theory of things.